Well, we're here in Dunedin with Southern Steel coach Noeline Taurua, whose team is going absolutely great guns in this year's ANZ Championships. Noel's here at the Edgar Centre, but just down the road in what is now an ice skating rink is the old Dunedin Stadium, where back in 1994 you made your debut for the Silver Ferns. Could you ever have imagined that all these years later you would be down south and in charge of a Southern netball team?
1994 seems so long ago, and I can't actually even remember that this is where I debuted, which is very cool, I must say. But I think if I think about last year, at the end of last year, I wouldn't even thought I would be down here and representing the Southern Steel brand, and it's quite massive.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I've got plenty more to grill you about, so let's go and find somewhere and have a good chat.
Awesome.
And the Southern Steel keep their unbeaten record, a massive win over the Queens team. Not going to believe it. What an incredible performance, and listen to the fans.
Okay, firstly, Noels, can you sum up for me the Steel season so far?
God, that's a big question to start off with. I think when I look at our very first game, actually probably the very first time I came in there, God, this is not summing up. But it seems like a big journey, you know, from where we started to where we are now. The growth that was shown from week to week, and the development not only as a team but also as individuals. I'm wrapped.
What prompted you to put your hand up for the Steel job?
Opportunity came up and the phone call happened. I wouldn't have ever thought that I'd be down in Invercargill or Dunedin, you know, the nemesis of my life at times, being a player and also a coach, but have absolutely loved it. When I was in Mystics, I was still an assistant coach and doing specialist, but I love being a head coach, and that's where I see myself. You know, you've got the worker program how you want it, and you work with people how you want it, and loving being back on the court.
Because sometimes I reckon that she's going deep, and I reckon it's the wrong one that's actually going there. Does that make sense?
Having spent so much time in the Magic, is there any real difference between the players, type of players, the environment between them and the Steel?
One of the things that I'm loving down in the South is the people in the community, how community driven it is, and what it means not only about the product we put on court, but how we are a piece of the puzzle to the franchise and getting people on seats, and we play a part in that, and it's quite cool to be a part of.
Guaranteed a New Zealand Conference final. Are you going better than you expected?
I think as part of my job, it's about winning, you know, and about winning the ANZ title and holding that cup up, and that's where my expectation is, and that's where it was planted right at the beginning. We're just living the moment really, and just taking one game at a time and seeing where we can be better, and looking to be better and working hard to be better, and you know, that's just been the motto from week to week.
We know you applied for the Silver Ferns position last year and you missed out. How tough was that?
I think like anything, you know, when you go for any job, it is tough, and you always think that you're the best out there, and you know, like your mother, you always think no one's better than you. I think at the end, you know, things happen for a reason, and you know, I've come down to Southern Steel and I've totally enjoyed my time. I'm so excited, and the journey that we're currently on, man, I love being on it.